Hey, good morning. Well, it's not morning anymore. It's afternoon, but we've had a busy morning, haven't we? Yes, we have. Look, Frankie. Look. There's Frankie. Hi, baby. We already did a video for you, but I keep getting interrupted. You know, I do this on my phone, so every time I get a phone call, it cuts it off. And I've been taking so many pictures lately. It got full and it stopped when I was almost done with the video. Actually, I was just about to open some Temu stuff, but I had already talked for like forever about the morning reading and yapping. But I'm going to tell you, some readings don't grab me like other readings. So I'm not even going to reread it. I'm going to just tell you the gist of it, which was okay. I'm not familiar with, three different people can say basically the same thing, but they're saying it in their own voice, in their own tone, in their own vocabulary, in their own pace, and it comes across differently than the other two. Or each one will sound different. As well as this book was first came out in 92, which was the first year of my sobriety. So I've had this book a very long time. The pages aren't very yellow because it was packed up in my library with lots of other books. So man, is it in good condition. The glue's pretty yellow though. Anyway, talked about daydreaming versus taking action. So I can tell you that there are people who complain about how they're living their life or who they're living their life with or how they're working to provide for their life. And one, two, or all compartments are being complained about. And it's heartache, and it's exhausting, and it's frustrating, and it's on and on and on. Well, physiologically, it wears on your body because all those thinking chemicals are busy dumping into the rest of your body, basically. And you're feeling certain different ways. The muscles are geared when we're worried, upset, thinking negative things. Our brain sends chemicals that say, okay, take care of this problem. And it's moving forward. But yet you're not going anywhere. So you're sitting still or you're working out, which only gets you more worked up. Sometimes it helps reduce if it's an acute situation instead of a chronic living situation. When it's this hot out, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Even if it's coffee, make it cold coffee. My dog is laying right across my lap. Can you see him? Probably not because I have that Temu stuff there. So the point is, try to figure out if instead of daydreaming or nightmaring, about this situation, think, what's a tiny thing I can do to improve my situation in whatever pocket that's in it. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I did some therapy shopping, and I'm so excited to open these goodies. So I thought I'd share them with you. I'm going to open these goodies. Is that okay? Is that okay? Is that all right? What is this? Oh. So look at these little shorts. I got the idea to get these when they have a little pocket. I got the idea to get these from my housekeeper. She wears these little shorts and a nice little top, but the shorts are so revealing. I was like, where'd you get those shorts? I might use those for swimsuit bottoms. And I found these that are even shorter, a little shorter than the ones she wears. And I'm going to wear my swimsuit tops with these shorts. Yeah, I'll wear maybe a pair of underwear with them. Maybe not. So I'm excited to try these. I'm going to try them on because I've lost so much weight with the cancer, but I don't know if I lost this much weight. These are, I'm sure, a medium. Yeah, these are a medium. I'm thinking I should have got a large. Whoever their models are tiny. But sometimes once I put something on, I'm like, oh, that's surprisingly fit. So we'll see. But I think that's a great idea because I don't like wearing swimsuits anymore. I won't go because I just don't like my butt cheeks hanging out. And you know, the older you get, if you're not working out all the time, your cheeks are hanging out. Because I don't do a whole bunch of squats and I don't want to. So there's that. Now, to save the label, I had to cut it off, cut a seam off, because I don't want to throw away any of my packaging in case I want to send things back. So silver, weeps, gold, and sort of a pewter. These are to put t-shirts in. I don't have a t-shirt on. Oh, I do, but that's an undershirt. What do I have that I can show you? Well, here's bandana. So if I had my t-shirt on, I would just, and I don't want it to be quite so baggy, especially when I'm working in the yard and my big old baggy t-shirt hangs down right in front of me where I'm trying to dig in the dirt. See, you just put that in there and it'll kind of cinch it together. So I'm hoping these will be handy. I'll put these as an easy grab with my work t-shirts. I can't wait to try that. But I'm going to try one before I throw away the package to make sure. Okay. So, you know, I have a cord hanging by the TV in my office. And the cords get all jumbled up. Look, I bought these. Look at that. You put the cord, you slip it in here in the rubber, and it closes up around them to keep them more organized. I've been thinking about ordering these for a while. And I finally did. How about them apples? I'm pretty happy about them. Can't wait. I like things organized. What can I say? I really do. I had purchased some really nice, soft, velvety pillow covers for some outdoor sofa under my portico. And I just love them, but I can't seem to find them again. I even went to my past orders and they're not coming up, like they're sold out. And I thought I got lucky. So I ordered these. And I can tell you the problem is my skin has gotten so thin and wrinkly with age, I guess is part of it. But these had a lot of reports of being soft. They're not that velvet, that blue velvet, but they do feel smooth. And I have the inserts coming as well. I think I bought 4 of these, or 2 pairs. I got 2 pairs. And I'll throw them in a washer before I put them on my pillows. But, yeah, they're nice and soft. You have to read the reviews, and not just a couple, a lot of reviews, to make sure you don't hear somebody say, kind of almost in your own voice, I don't know why everybody said these are soft, or I don't know why everybody said these are expensive looking, because they're not. These are not expensive looking, but they're soft and they feel sturdy. They're not expensive looking because look at the thread. See, it almost looks like a denim. I don't like that in sofa pillows. I want a solid color. I don't want that's almost a print to me. But the price was right. And when the inserts come, I got a good deal on the inserts too. You got to look and look and look and look and look. And then you'll get, or keep it in your basket long enough, then you'll get the right price for the item. If you just jump on it without looking and pushing that little camera emoji up at the top, I'm sure you're spending too much money. I know when I first started shopping Temu, the prices were so good, I would just put it in my cart. But then I was taught about that camera thing. I thought, dang, I've been overpaying. So, not overpaying, but I could have got a better price. Still, even though it was a decent price. Thing is, if it doesn't come on Amazon Prime, you don't know when you're going to get it. There are some things that I've ordered because it's the best price and no shipping. Because when you tag on the shipping, you are tagging on, oh, they did that for, oh, ooh, look at this. Look at this. Okay, let's look at this. Thank you. Good boy. Okay, so these are droppers. Cheap droppers. And they even have little measure spots on them. I can't really read them in this light. I'd have to have more intense light, but there's 2 droppers. 2 funnels. And some roller balls. That means these are the bottles. I have some fragrances that I'm not using. Hi. I'm not using in atomizers anymore. I just haven't, because the oil kind of gets sticky and then you got to clean them. And plastic atomizers are, oils melt them and turn them yellow and discolor. So I just use them for night lights now. So look, you can fill these up. Okay, and look how long that is. It's as long as my finger. That's glass. That's glass, yay. And so I can put some of my oils in there and then, you know, roll them around. Especially that like sweet orange or sweet grass and frankincense. This is awesome. And I got a good price on them, I got to tell you. I really did. It doesn't, as long as these, and these are the largest ones I could find. The other ones were like half the size or a little bitty ones. And the pictures will fool you. The pictures will make it look like they're a good size when they're not. So that's how I found out. Make sure you read the reviews. And I'm going to save the package once again because I got to figure out how to get these little boogers in there. And if I can't do that, they'll go back. Yes, I'm excited to try that. If I didn't have so much paperwork today, I would have so much fun figuring out how to incorporate all this new stuff in my lifestyle. So I'm going to put those in here. Make sure they stay together. Yay. Okay, now these are splurges I didn't think I was going to make, but I did. This hot, humid weather made me realize that I don't always want to wear a skirt, which I love wearing dresses. They're so comfortable. But sometimes you got to go in and out of buildings, or I'm at home, and I don't want to, I have to go somewhere and come back and forth, and I don't want to change every time. So I got these in large, so they'll be comfortable around my flabby tummy. They're not the most, they're not a fabric I would pick out because they're kind of rough. But they're not terrible. They're not terrible. The elastic is nice and wide. They are thin. They had good reviews because they're not transparent, but you're going to want to, somebody said, you're going to want to wear underwear under these. Like, really? I got them because the legs are so baggy. Really baggy. This is how baggy they are. That's how wide they are from the tip of my shoulder to the other side of my neck. So it'll feel like I'm wearing a dress. Especially, we went to a concert the other night. It was first time in, it was one of those free downtown Commons concerts. It was really nice. Very nice. Can't wait to try these on. And I think I wore a skirt because I knew it would be hot. But when I do things like that, and there was not a mosquito out there. They must have sprayed something. But I was thinking, when I wear pants, I don't have to worry about bugs. I don't have to worry about, I'm still a little self-conscious about the varicose veins in my legs. And my legs have gotten so skinny. I know the waist is probably too big to not slouch down. But if I wear a big top over them, that might be good. And of course, I mean, you want to wear a flesh colored, undergarments, otherwise they'll show. And this came 2 in a bag. I think they were $18 for 2, which was the best price. Otherwise they were around $10 a piece. So that'll be fun. I've been looking forward to those. And then to put over those pink pants to have something long enough. I looked at a lot of pictures and I've seen people wearing these and I never got into them. But I thought that would maybe be comfortable to wear something long over it. And people kept saying, don't order it too big. Size down. But I like things big, so I could have probably even gotten a size bigger because I'm going to wear, just these little undershirts under them. And I have a pink one, and I can wear that over those white pants. And it'll cover up the butt and the baggy stomach a little bit. But I'm going to try it on. I love a 3/4 sleeve. Yay. And it's really soft. When I was a hippie, the fabric that they made these out of was kind of like hemp, or they just weren't, I don't remember it being this soft. I never understood wearing something with holes to be cool and then have to layer on another shirt under it. Then you're wearing like 2 shirts, which is hot. So that was another reason I never got into those. And this is a large. And this is a large. It's just in gray. So I figured I could wear that with the white one as well. Oh, and I got one more. This one is this one a little bit different style? Let me see. Looks like this one got repackaged from somebody who didn't use it. This one doesn't look as long. Looks like maybe it's a little bit different style. It's still the 3/4 sleeve, but I thought I'll order that. It'll kind of go with that. The color's not exact, but the color is dang close enough. And I can wear these with just about anything too. Well, I'm going to try them on and see what I think. Getting outside my comfort zone as far as style goes. So, let's loop back that around. Let's get outside of our comfort zone. And if we're bored with life, if we're frustrated with life, what's one little thing we could do to experiment? Take a class. Lots of free classes online. Corsica. There's some other companies doing it too. Go explore a volunteer situation. Don't make any commitments. Just go say, thought I would come check it out. Like, if you're a veteran, go down to VFW, look at signing up for membership, maybe. Just say, I'm down here checking it out, see if I want to be, hanging out here. I don't know, because they have different volunteer things and different things to get together with and socialize. Just don't let whatever tension that's going on dissuade you from opening up your mind to explore. That's all. Just explore. Just because you're unhappy doesn't mean you're unhappy, if you get what I mean. Just because you're unhappy doesn't mean you're unhappy. Or maybe it does. But sometimes you'll never get out of that loop until you experience trying something new.
Frankie, what are you doing, honey bunny? Hi. You wanna say bye? You wanna say bye?
Okay. All right. Have a great day. Bye for now.